What kind of person are you when something breaks? Picture this. A sink starts leaking. A chair leg snaps. Your car makes a weird noise. Some people immediately reach for their phone. They search for a mechanic, a technician, an expert. They want certainty, speed, and a guaranteed fix. But then there's another kind of person. The one who rolls up their sleeves, opens the toolbox, starts unscrewing things they don't fully understand. At first, it looks messy. Sometimes they make it worse. A small issue becomes a bigger one. But they stay. They keep adjusting, testing, failing, until eventually, almost stubbornly, they figure it out. So what's really going on inside the mind of someone who feels the urge to fix everything themselves? This isn't just about tools, or skills, or even patience. This is psychology. At the core, these individuals have a powerful internal belief. If something is broken, I can understand it. That belief is everything. Most people are trained, subtly, to depend on external authority. From school to work, we're taught that someone else usually knows better. So when a problem appears, the instinct is to outsource it. But fixers? They operate differently. They trust their ability to figure things out even when they don't yet know how. Psychologists often link this to something called a high internal locus of control. In simple terms, it means they believe they have influence over outcomes in their life. Not total control, but enough to try. And that belief changes behavior in a big way. Instead of asking, "Who can fix this?" they ask, "How does this work?" That single shift turns frustration into curiosity. Now here's something interesting. These people aren't necessarily smarter, they just tolerate confusion better than others. When something breaks, there's always a moment of uncertainty. Wires, parts, systems, it's unclear. Most people feel discomfort in that moment and back away. Fixers lean into it. They're okay not knowing. They're okay being wrong. They're okay looking a little foolish in the process. That's rare. Because the truth is, trying to fix something yourself comes with risk, not just of failure, but of ego damage. What if you mess it up? What if others think you're incompetent? Fixers quietly accept that risk. And over time, this creates a feedback loop. Every small success builds confidence. Every failure becomes data, not defeat. So they keep going. But there's another layer to this personality that most people miss. For many of these individuals, fixing things isn't just practical, it's emotional. When something is broken externally, it creates internal tension, a kind of mental itch. Fixing the object resolves the feeling. It brings order, closure, control. In a chaotic world, that's incredibly satisfying. You'll often notice that people like this don't just fix physical things. They try to fix situations, problems, even people. And that's where it gets complicated. Because the same mindset that helps them repair a machine can make them overextend in relationships. They see potential everywhere. They believe everything can be improved with effort. So when someone around them is struggling, they don't step back, they step in. They advise, they guide. They try to repair emotional situations the same way they would fix a broken device. Sometimes that works. But sometimes people aren't problems to be solved. And this is where fixers can quietly burn out. Because unlike machines, human beings don't always want to be fixed. Still, there's something deeply admirable about this mindset. In a world that often avoids difficulty, these individuals move toward it. They don't run from complexity, they engage with it. And over time, that creates a unique kind of intelligence. Not just knowledge, but applied understanding. They learn by doing, by breaking, by rebuilding. And that kind of learning sticks. You'll find these people often become resourceful in unexpected ways. They might not know everything, but they know how to start. And starting is the hardest part for most people. So the next time something in your life breaks, big or small, pay attention to your first instinct. Do you step back, or do you lean in? Because that moment reveals more about your mindset than you think. And here's the deeper question I want to leave you with. When something is broken in your life, not just an object, but a situation, a relationship, or even a part of yourself, Do you try to understand it and fix it, or do you wait for someone else to come and handle it? Drop your honest answer in the comments. I really want to hear how you think about this. And if you enjoy exploring the hidden psychology behind everyday human behavior, subscribe to the channel.